welcome to those that joined us out there. We have comments. At this juncture, we are called upon James to execute.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for coming today to honor the beautiful family that we have here together on our third year memorial. We have such beautiful memories of each of our family members that we have lost. But just a few pockets of information that I'd like to share with you of how they have made impact to my life. To my mother-in-law, Shri, we shared all our cooking for every function that we had. She would call me from beginning of the week to say, when will you be coming through so that we can start together. Every porridge prayer, even if I was doing a prayer, she would be the first one there to help me start with cooking. And I learned a lot about cooking from my mother. She helped me through a lot when myself and Anne were starting off doing big prayers at home. In terms of my father-in-law, when he walked into the room, the level of respect that he got from people was amazing. He was such a wonderful person, wonderful man. And he'd phone me on days and tell me, hey, he was passionate about satellite, installing satellite. And for many people in this room, I know he helped you with your satellite. And he would tell me, come, join me, let's go. And then I'll go with him. But I think what I missed the most from my father-in-law is we both are local supporters. And we, from the start of a game to the end of a game, we go to the commentary. And those are the things that I would miss the most. To Ibanez, just a beautiful smile light up the room. And I was one person that she would confide in with a lot of personal stuff. And when she was pregnant for Michaela, I remember she phoned me and she was so scared to tell me because I always wanted a girl. And then Michaela came along and I said, no, we'll try again, And when it comes to desserts, she was the dessert queen. She loved baking. That was her comfort. And just to make people, sweeten people's palate is what made her enjoy each day. My dad, which are who I love to. Most of what I have today is because of my dad. You may never know this, but I'm not at home with everything that he did. From buying my first car, to building my home, raising my family. And a lot of that is because he gave me my first break of getting a job at Spark. And I enjoyed working with him there. And he cherished his grandchildren. But what he loved the most was spoiling my mom. Every minute or every moment he got, he would enjoy spoiling her. My dad was an Everton supporter. So with us watching a game was very interesting, especially a derby game. And that's what I was is watching those derby games with me. But yeah, those are just memories that I want to share with you today about these beautiful people. Thank you.
Thank you for having the courage. Maybe 3 years to me, your loved one is near and dear one. They say time is a healer, time never heals. Yes, evidence of it. Time doesn't heal. Yes. We have to go on, unfortunately, soldier on, like there's nothing wrong or nothing happening, but if we have all the grief within ourselves, losing or hurting our loved one, especially God has granted them strength. Even Anna has been very sick during that time. And God has granted them strength. And God had to spare and this family to make sure that the legacy continues. This is what we celebrate. We celebrate the legacy that this dear loved ones leave behind. Our next, we have a rendition by BC. Soon as you become an artist, you become BC. I know the Northern United BC over here. So I asked what the C for. He said, no, I don't have to know. So there is BC. So want to become an artist? So the Northern BC is going to do a tabla rendition for you in celebration of the life of his grandparents and his aunt, to say that yes, I'm still in my culture and I follow rich in his legacy. And it's a proud moment for your grandparents, for your aunt, for your parents to know that you achieved, even for us, knowing that a little baby boy can now do a couple of things. So we know that sometimes we think we're losing its legacy is not going to continue, and we got to have our culture continue. But here it is. We have our culture that continues, will continue with youth like, and like I said, this family is no stranger to us. And the children will be part of this family, part of the Chithambaram, Nadarajan, Alayam. We are one family. With that, we've come to know both the uncles, the auntie, we came to know them all. And every time there was a prayer, and Dylan and Anne was offering the prayer, they were all there with auntie. They were always there to support. One strong family. It's an epitome of a family. A family that we can look up to and say that when there's something happening, we all come together. We all come together in solidarity and stand together. A family that stands together, stays together, prays together, will stay together. And that's what they did. They prayed and they stayed together, and we're fortunate enough to know these humble souls, very humble souls. When I say humble, it's not because normally people pass on and we have all the good things to say. And when we are alive, we gossip, we often want to gossip about people and talk all negative things. But this family has been a humble family. Humble family, you come in contact with them, lots of respect. And we had so much to take back from. We had so much to take from this dear lost soul that lived us. But this is what we can all reminisce with. We can reminisce with all the good qualities that they shared with us. All the good qualities and all that we've learned from this beautiful soul. With that, our next speaker is going to be Merlin, and we have Merlin.
Hi, good day everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank Alayam and Anne for hosting such a beautiful function today, and including us all in the memorial today, 3-year memorial service for Kajay, Uncle Linga, and Shirley, and Ibanese. So Anne has asked me to speak and say a few words on her parents and from her side. So firstly, Anne and I are cousins, our grannies are sisters. So my mom and Uncle Ling are first cousins. in saying that, there's a lot of people that don't even know their mom's cousins nowadays. How we grew up, the aunt's granny lived in 2 Chatsworth, and that was, I'd call it the headquarters for the family, for my mom's side of the family. And that's every week we would meet there, and whether it's a prayer, whether it's a party, or whether it's just for a visit, but that was a weekly thing. And that is how we grew so close. Uncle Inga was an uncle to us, and Shirley was an auntie, who, like Killian spoke, Mr. spoke as well, they were the most humblest people ever. You would never ever hear a harsh word from them. And Shirley, when you meet Auntie Shirley, her famous greeting, "Hello, my darling, how are you, my darling? Hi, my sweetheart, how are you doing?" And she would always light up the room. Uncle Inga was just the same, always loving, always caring, and always concerned about our well-being, our youth days, our teenage days, about growing up, do the right things, don't go to the wrong places, and things like that. That's how Uncle Inga was. I want to speak a little bit about COVID and what COVID has robbed us for. We never knew 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we didn't even know about COVID. When we first heard about COVID, I think it shocked all of us. What's COVID? And we're still learning a lot about COVID. But in this instance, COVID has really robbed us of a lot. The reason why it has robbed us of a lot, on the 21st of December, okay, a week before we found out Uncle Inga had COVID, and Shirley contacted COVID as well. But that day, we didn't know our lives were going to change forever. And every situation was going to change. And it happened on that Monday, the 21st. 2 days later, it just got worse. It was a devastation that nobody could explain, that no one could understand. And a few weeks later, when we lost our baby sister Ivanese, I'm going to speak about just now, there was no words to explain what we were going through as a family. It was unacceptable. It was something that you'd hear about in the movies, but we experienced. And what COVID has robbed us for even more is we were not able to hold each other and give the love and the support that we would normally do when we lose a loved one. So today's function is very, very, very important. I'm so glad that Anna organized a function like this today. We really miss Uncle Inga and Shirley, and I still can't. It's 3 years, and I still can't believe Ivanese. And I don't think so I'll ever come to terms that our baby sister is not here. When it came to any function, any prayer, we would know when we invite Uncle Inga and his family before Anne got married. We know there's 4 of them coming for the function. You don't have to, nowadays you RSVP, you don't RSVP. We know for sure Uncle Inga and Shirley, Ivanese and Anisha are going to be there. And if they have a function as well, they know we will be there. That's how we were. That's how we grew up. We grew up as Anisha and Ivanese were our sisters. We're 3 brothers. We don't have sisters. But Ivanese and Anisha was our sisters, and that's how we grew up. We grew up sharing every experience, every good news, every bad news. My parents and Uncle Inga and Auntie Shirley as well shared the same bond. We went for holidays together. We went park training trips together, and it was the best upbringing that we had with family. Uncle Inga and Shirley, Dylan spoke a lot about prayers. They were hard and fast, and they taught us a lot. The entire family, starting from Uncle Inga's mom, we call Big Alayam. She instilled a lot in us, and Uncle Inga took over that as well. And we are so grateful because it's all that was instilled in us that we are who we are today. So, it's very, very important. The family tree is very important, where we come from and who we learn from. And going back to Uncle Inga, I never heard him say a harsh word to anyone. Maybe just I didn't get it. And Shirley used to say, I never. She was the one cool aunt that we had. when my wife and I were dating 21 years ago, the first house I took her to was to Adishali. And Uncle Linga wasn't, and I told her, don't tell Uncle Linga, I knew an Adishali was there. But I introduced my wife Galesha to Adishali in Chatsworth. Chatsworth will never be the same again. Will never ever be the same again. Whenever we go to Chatsworth, no matter what, however, whatever we're going for, if Uncle Linga and Shirley are not going to be at a certain function, we must offer it and say hi to them. That's how it was. So today I want to, again for the third time, I want to thank Anisha for putting this function together. And for you know, it's not that we forgot. I'll never forget. We remember them on a daily basis. I remember you and everybody, and our thoughts and prayers are with you. Anisha, you went through a lot. You're the strongest person I know. Standing here today, I'll tell you, you are the strongest person I know. And in saying that as well, when this devastation happened, we couldn't walk. And we couldn't comfort you. And that was even more heartbreaking for us. But in saying that, you know, God knows best. We're not going to challenge God. We're not going to question God today. I'm happy to see my brother-in-law, Sam, and the kids as well. After a long time, I'm seeing the kids. But you know what, guys? We have lost a lot. And COVID has robbed us for a lot. So we don't know. Today may be our last day. Tomorrow may be our last day. So let's as much as we honor the dead, let's honor the living as well. And what these wonderful souls that it instilled in us, let's carry that forward. Family is everything. Love, family, prayer, and you know, just carry that forward. So Ivanese, I hope that she's resting in peace. I hope she's resting well. It's still, I don't know how long it's going to take to digest that. We're not going to get that phone call. Hello, my darling brother. How are you, my darling brother? She asked me to speak at her 30th birthday. That was in 2019, something like that. 2019. I spoke at a funeral, and now I'm speaking for a 3-year memorial. And I'm still saying I cannot digest what has happened. But wherever they are, and I hope they watching over us and they're listening to us. We love them a lot and we miss them. And guys, family is very, very important. And let's keep it together. God bless you all. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Vernon, for that beautiful tribute, warm words, and inspiration. It's really important. I think your closing argument, we emphasize many times how important family is. Very important. Very important aspect is that we can reminisce all these blessings that we had from our departed, and let us celebrate our lives with all those that we have around us. And very importantly, and well said, live it like the last day. Don't wait for the moment that we can regret. Whilst we can, let's enjoy every moment whilst we can as family and loved ones. Very, very important. Our next item we have from Auntie Amuda, who's going to do a song item. Can we have Auntie Amuda?